The Tar Heels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Duke's offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing, sometimes... Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going to go for a big one. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And the Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Tar Heels are rolling down the field. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Guys, let's talk a little bit about North Carolina. It's the conference finale today. Win this one. Extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, you know, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UNC! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a executed play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back. Might be calling a hot route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Pitts. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They're going to run it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Got his man. Breaks into the open. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
It's caught. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
To the air on second down. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
And the Tar Heels will try to punch it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the... They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morris. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback. Will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they
going for the big play. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Made the play on the pick, was hope. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. And he throws another interception. His third of the night. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse. He's going for a big play downfield. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Man, that's a big mistake.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
At the 14-yard line.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Pitts. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Winston. Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught over the middle. It's Winston. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
And the Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Caught. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the...
And into the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, this guy has had a day to remember, putting up outstanding numbers in this one, and he is still piling on in the fourth quarter, breaking off some...
The sneak scores it. And that might be a dagger. They've pushed the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is blocked. He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak.
Carolina, 34-19.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the North Carolina offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here's the handoff. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Makes the grab on the left. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to ride this running back. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Tar Heels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do.
Yeah, and these are always the interesting situations in the game because bleeding the clock with the lead, but I'm also in scoring position here in the touchdown. I want the touchdown to go up by 2 possessions and put some distance, so it's always the fine line you want.
And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to surge it in. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
How about the response by this defense? You gave up some yards, so what? Bowed your neck now on 3rd and goal, 3 stops in a row when it matters most, forcing the offense into a critical 4th down situation.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. There's a long and storied history of great games between these 2 rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise